student. Today we are going to learn the second chapter of class 8 in science, that is health and diseases. We are going to start the explanation. So the first we are going to learn about the definition of health. What is meant by health? Health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-beingness and not merely the absence of any disease. Disease. What is meant by disease? Conditions of disturbances in physiological or psychological process of body is called as disease. Each disease has its own specific symptoms. Types of diseases we are going to learn according to the duration. The first one is chronic disease and the second one is acute disease. According to the reason, the diseases are classified into hereditary disease, example Down syndrome, and acquired disease are further classified into infectious diseases, example common cold, flu, dengue, etc. and non-infectious disease, example diabetes, heart diseases. So these are the types of diseases. Now we are going to learn the infectious diseases. Disease spread through contaminated air, water, food or vectors, insects and other animals are called as infectious disease. 1. Tuberculosis. So, caused Mycobacterium tuberculei. These are the bacteria caused tuberculosis. Mode of infection: spitting by patient through air, prolonged contact with patients and sharing of material of patients. Symptoms: chronic cough, bloody spitting, emaciation, difficult breathing. Prevention and treatment about tuberculosis: BCG vaccines, isolations of patients, regular medication like DOT. Number 2. Hepatitis, that is known as jaundice, caused by hepatitis virus A, B, C, D and E. Mode of infections: so hepatitis is caused by contaminated water, sharing of needles and blood transmissions. The symptoms of hepatitis that is jaundice is anoxia, yellow urine, general weakness, nausea, vomiting and grey stool. These are the symptoms of hepatitis. Preventions and the treatments about hepatitis: drinking boiling water, proper cleaning of hand. Number 3. Dysentery, caused by bacteria, virus, Shigella, bacilli, Anthomoeba histolytica. These are the cause. And the mode of the infections of dysentery is contaminated food and water. Symptoms: watery stools, pain in abdomen. Prevention and treatment about the dysentery is drinking of boiled water, proper storage of food, ORS consumption. Number 4. Cholera. Cholera caused by Vibrio cholera bacterium. Mode of infections: contaminated food and water. Symptoms of cholera are vomiting, severe diarrhea, cramps in legs. Prevention and treatment of cholera are like following hygienic practices: avoiding open place food, drinking boiled water, vaccination against cholera. Number 5. Typhoid. Typhoid caused by Salmonella typhi bacterium. Mode of infections are the same: contaminated food and the water. Symptoms: anoxia, headache, rash on abdomen, dysentery, fever up to 104 Fahrenheit. Prevention and treatment in typhoid are like drinking clean water, vaccination, proper disposal of sewage. Number 5. Dengue. Mosquito lay the eggs in the water and thereby their population increases. Different species of mosquito spread different diseases. Dengue is spread by Aedes aegypti. This disease is caused by DEN1-2 viruses belonging to the family Flavivirus. Symptoms of dengue are like number 1, acute fever and headache, vomiting. Number 2, pain in eye socket is very prominent disease. Number 3, decrease in platelet counts that may lead into internal hemorrhage. Next disease is swine flu. Swine flu is caused by swine flu virus influenza A H1N1. Infection of swine flu occurs through the pigs and human. Viruses swine flu are spread through the sweat of infected person. Similarly, it is spread through secretions of nose, throat and saliva. Symptoms of swine flu are like difficulty in breathing, sore throat, body pain, etc. Diagnosis of swine flu. For the diagnosis of swine flu, liquid from throat of patients is sent in the laboratory. Diagnosis facilities are available in National Institutes of Virology NIV Pune and National Institutes of Communicable Diseases NICD Delhi. These are the various types of diseases we studied right now. So when we are going to learn about the types of diseases, we first introduce the health. Definition of health is like health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-beingness and not merely the absence of any disease. That is the proper definition of health. Okay, and we are going to learn about the definition of disease too. Condition of disturbance in physiological or psychological process of body is called as disease.